My name is Greg Hodge, and this is my informative speech. Alright, everybody knows who Peyton Manning is. He's everywhere. He's on t-shirts. He's in commercials. Everybody's wearing Peyton Manning jerseys. Whether you watch football or not, it's a pretty good chance that you heard the name once or twice. What most people don't know is where Peyton Manning came from. Peyton Manning was born on March 24th, 1976. He then grew up in his hometown of New Orleans, Louisiana, next door to Anne Rice, a best-selling Gothic novelist in her time. He grew up with his two brothers, Cooper and Elijah, or you may know him as Eli Manning. His dad was a New Orleans Saints quarterback back several years ago, and so Peyton Manning basically grew up with the ball in his hands. Peyton Manning, I got a video real quick. Peyton Manning had a lot of pressure growing up. He had his older brother pressuring him to be better, and Cooper, his older brother, was always a better athlete than Peyton Manning, and even Peyton Manning to this day will say the same thing. Going into high school, Peyton Manning had a lot of work to do. He actually stayed up a lot of nights studying his old videos of his dad playing at Ole Miss, which is a college that's pretty much a family tradition for the Manning family to go to. Once in high school, Peyton Manning started as quarterback in his sophomore year, which is the best year for football in the Manning family. Peyton was the starting quarterback, and Cooper was the all-state wide receiver that year. Cooper became very quickly Peyton Manning's favorite target. After that year, Cooper was recruited to Ole Miss, just like his father was. It was very expected that Peyton would be recruited to Ole Miss also. And Peyton actually couldn't wait to get out of high school so he could reunite with his brother. Sadly, that reunion never happened. Shortly after after walking onto the football field for the first time with his NFL dream right in sight, Cooper was diagnosed with something called spinal stenosis, which is a degenerative disease causing narrowing of the spinal column. It was pretty hard for Peyton to accept, and he actually wished it would have happened to him instead. Going into a very risky and dangerous surgery, Cooper wrote Peyton a letter, and the letter basically told Peyton never to give up, and that he wanted nothing more than to live his NFL dream through Peyton. So from that day on, Peyton knew that there was more to life than just football. After high school, Peyton won the High School All-American Quarterback Award, which is a really big deal. That pretty much means he gets to go to any college he wants and play football. He ended up deciding to go to Tennessee instead of Ole Miss, which upset a lot of people, but he wanted to do what he thought was best for him. He majored in speech communications there. That year, his freshman year, he won the Southeastern Conference Freshman of the Year award. His stats that year were 7-1 as a starter, and he threw 1,141 yards and 11 touchdowns that year. That was only just a few stats and awards that he'd win in college. He also won, for example, the Maxwell Award, the Johnny Unitas Award, Best College Player ESPY Award, and he was the runner-up for Heisman. After college, he had a total stats of 11,201 passing yards. He won 39 out of 45 games as a starter, and he had a total of 89 touchdowns. He is by far one of the best quarterbacks in Tennessee history. His number 16 that he wore was retired in 2005. The street leading to Neyland Stadium was actually renamed Peyton Manning Pass. After college, he was the first overall pick in the 1998 NFL Draft by the Indianapolis Colts, as we all know. He's gone on to win numerous awards and do a great job as a quarterback. Peyton's success in football leads back directly to Cooper. Because of Cooper, Peyton says that he treats every game in practice as if it's his last. Peyton changed his number from 16 to 18 when he went into NFL as a tribute to his brother Cooper, who wore number 18 in playing football. Peyton actually said one of my favorite quotes: "As intense as I am, I'm not ever going to change the way I prepare and the way I approach it. I will always have it in the back of my mind that it can all be taken away from me in the snap of a finger." Peyton Manning is by far going to go down into NFL as one of the best quarterbacks in history. He's done great things on and off the field, and I can't wait to see what's to come. Thank you for your time.